Ready, break.
Welcome to another episode of the Viking Huddle. I am your host today, Rowan Iwanek. Trenton is out working on some stuff, so he's not here on the podcast today. But yeah, we'll get started with the sponsors here. The Viking Huddle is powered by Ibid Electric Company, so thank you to the fine people at Ibid Electric for sponsoring this podcast. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to be having this podcast go on for as long as it has. Thank you for our newest sponsor for the second semester, Mr. Kyle Zelmore. With Horizon Realty Group, and Mr. Kyle Zelmore also is the school board president, and he has decided to help out our podcast. So we thank you guys so much, especially Mr. Zelmer for not only giving to our show, but also for serving the school in his role on the school board. So for this week, not really much, but spring sports have started. So we're having, I'm trying out for golf. What else? Tennis, baseball, track, and field, and a lot of the spring sports. But so yeah. Today, Mr. Korn just kind of said, go down and start a podcast up. So today I got James with me here today. James, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So this is your first time on the podcast, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So we'll just get right into it. James, tell the folks listening a little bit about yourself.
My name is James Phillips. I just came here to Niles this year, my first year, senior year, and I play football, basketball. That's really what I do is play sports. So, yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Big sports guy.
Yeah. Big sports guy.
Out of football and basketball, what's your favorite sport?
Definitely football. I think. Yeah. I played both my whole life, but I think I'm better at football, so I think
right, so that's more your favorite.
Yeah.
Right. So you came from Coloma.
Yep.
You played the last few games of the football season,
Yep.
right at the tail end there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were in the stands. They didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
What was going on? So what do you got to say about that?
I mean, I came in, it was senior night when I came in too. It was kind of crazy. So first game, senior night. So I came in, I practiced it only for 2 days.
Really?
Yep. And so I got to play against Plainwell and then Paw Paw. So yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity that the coach gave me to come in on such short notice and play.
Yeah. What's the difference between Coloma football and Niles football?
It's a huge difference. That when I first came in, the first practice, everybody was really together. Everybody knew what they were doing. It really felt like a family,
Right.
And the first game, I come in, and the atmosphere there was just insane. The student section, all the coaches, everybody was so hyped. It was really cool. Our first touchdown we scored, got a little bit scared. We had some fireworks going off.
Yeah, they did get fireworks that game.
Man, it was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that. It was great, a great feeling.
That's great to hear on the other end,
Right.
And the students. But basketball season just finished up.
Yeah.
What's that journey been like? I mean, you got an injury and then you battled back. You want to talk a little bit about that?
I mean, it was really tough for me. Yeah, I hurt myself. I was sick a lot. It was just it was hard, but I'm really thankful for my teammates and my coaches. They helped me push through that, and I'm forever thankful for that.
Yeah, I mean, coming back from any injury, minor or major injury, is hard to come by.
Definitely.
If it's mentality and
Yeah.
Physical. Luckily, I haven't been into any big
Man, it's
injuries.
terrible.
But what exactly did you injure?
I fractured my foot, so
Oh,
I
right.
just kind of twisted the wrong way, and ended up spraining my ankle too while with the fractured foot. So yeah. It was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sucks having to sit there and watch, you know.
Right.
When you really just, I mean, especially my senior year. So that was kind of, it was tough to get into taken away, but I mean, you know.
Right. All you want to do is play.
Right.
Yep. Been there.
Yeah.
What was playoffs like
For football?
for? Well, sure, go football.
Okay, yeah. Football playoff season. I didn't get to play because I came in a little bit too late.
Right.
Which it was,
And they had like a deadline or something.
yeah, I missed it by like a week, and it was tough. That was tough for me, honestly, because, yeah. But I still traveled with the team. I watched every game. I was still practicing a little bit with the guys, and that was great too. But just the atmosphere again. See,
Right.
and I wasn't even playing, and it was just crazy. And then we went to state and got to go on Ford Field.
Yeah.
You know, that was just.
That's
it
a
was-
dream come true, is what that is.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you don't really understand how big that stadium is until you're on the field. You look up and it's like
It's huge.
it's crazy.
Huge.
There's a lot of people there too, honestly.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, I couldn't imagine what it was like with the stands filled up.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, it
For
was
like
just-
an NFL game?
Yeah.
No.
It was
It'd
just
be unreal.
Yeah, no. So much pressure on those guys.
Oh, I know.
It was really bright in there too.
It was bright.
Man, I don't know. It was crazy.
And it was warm, too.
Yeah, it was.
So, I mean, you go from, I don't know, almost below freezing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
60, 70 degrees in there.
Yeah.
A big difference.
It is. I think a lot of our guys were catching cramps too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, playing.
Because, I mean, they've been used to playing in the cold all year.
Exactly. Yep. I mean,
And
yeah.
you go play outside or play in a warmer area.
Yeah.
It's a big difference on your body, and your body doesn't recognize it. but,
Definitely.
yeah. What about playoffs for basketball? You got to play all season for that.
It was definitely heartbreaking. You know.
Yeah.
Lost the first round. Buzzer beater. I mean, the game was insane. Though it was a crazy game. Double overtime. Yeah, like I said, just heartbreaking. But you know, I was thankful for the season though. Honestly, and those guys next year are going to be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Q were the only seniors, so got a lot of guys coming back, and I'm excited to see what they do. They
Right.
got a lot to prove. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think through the season for basketball? How do you think the guys have grew as a team? And you mean?
It was a lot of, it was a tough season for us, honestly, because last year I know Niles was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Busby talked about it all the time, how Mike Phillips and
Yeah.
I forgot the other, Ethan Chamberlain's.
Yep.
Yeah, they missing them was huge. So it was a really growing season for us, and yeah, the younger guys. I'm just glad, they got to go through it. It's just gonna make them better.
Right.
For next year. And I mean, like I said, I really think they can go out there and do something next year.
For sure. Failures always make you stronger.
Exactly, yeah.
Every time, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
What else we got here? What else did Corn add on? Oh, yeah. So you kind of got thrown into this media productions class.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it? You can be brutally honest.
I like the class, but obviously it was hard at the start. I don't like being on camera that much, and then especially coming into a new school.
Right.
It was hard to adjust to it, but all the people in the class are really great. Mr. Corn, I really like Mr. Corn. He's probably
Yeah.
my favorite teacher here.
He's a good teacher.
Yeah, he really helped me a lot, and so yeah, I like the class. It helped me open up in Niles. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
For sure.
Yeah,
And it gets your name out there more, for
exactly,
sure.
Yeah,
And then I could tell, more as, the season went on in football and everything, and you started being on the news more.
Yeah.
People knew more,
Yep.
knew you more and
Definitely.
knew, hey, that's James out there
yeah,
playing.
yeah,
So, I mean, there's definitely, I remember you coming in the first day, and I was like, oh gosh, we got a new kid. We already got we had Jaime and Martin, and,
right.
You had you come in, and I'm like, this is either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad.
Right.
And, I mean, you stood up to the challenge, and
Yeah.
you came up, you had a couple good appearances.
Yeah,
I know that Mario skit took a while, but that thing
Yeah.
was a pretty good skit at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for our podcast though. Your podcast. Yeah, I think that's gonna be.
I mean, you were sick, so we.
yeah,
I mean,
I think it's gonna be fun though to interview some people from around here,
yeah,
get to know them,
for sure,
get to know the community more here.
for sure.
I'm excited for that.
We'll go back to how did you start playing football? What got you into football?
Football. I played since a young age, so really my parents got me into it. But it was weird because nobody else in my family has ever really played sports. So
Oh, really?
yeah, it was just kind of, I think it was for them just to get me active and stuff. But I mean, first year of football, I just fell in love with it. So and then after that, I played basketball too, and been playing it ever since. And I mean, it's really the foundation of my life, honestly. So,
Right. Sports can change you if you let it.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I hope
sure.
I hope to go play in college too.
Yeah.
I've been talking to a couple schools, and Trine University, I think, is where I'm going to go.
Trine is a good school.
Yeah.
My coach
And,
went and played hockey there.
Yeah, they have a really good hockey team. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
They have a good football program too, so probably go there. Study. I'm not sure what I want to study yet. Probably electrical engineering. So get into that.
There's
and
some money in that.
It is, yeah, definitely. It's a lot of math, and I like math a lot, so I think that'd be a good thing for me to do.
Right. For sure.
Definitely.
Find something you like.
Yeah,
If you can play sports and then study something you love, I
Yeah.
mean that's
yeah,
a dream right there.
Yep.
Would you rather you want to go for football?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So do you think like as you go further in, you think basketball, you'd rather take football over basketball in the end?
Like I said, I'm better at football, so yeah, definitely. But I love basketball too. Yeah, basketball is, got me a lot of friendships that I still have today. I mean, it's just sports in general. Just it really brings you closer to people, and it gives you a second family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know you play sports too, so I'm sure
Right.
you know.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I still play. I mean, a couple buddies and I, we went out fishing the other day. That
Yeah.
both from hockey.
Right.
Without hockey, I would have never known them.
Right. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the people that I'm still friends with today that's how I met them in sports. So
Yep,
just it's life changing.
it is. It really
I
is.
suggest everybody get into the sport.
At least try it.
At least try it. Yeah.
Try something.
Try something. Yeah. You gotta put yourself out there.
Right. For sure.
You talking about you go fishing a lot.
Yeah.
I like to fish too. It's really peaceful.
Well, we'll have to
thing.
go on it. We'll have to go on a little fish trip.
Yeah. What do you fish for?
Bass.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the spawn season's coming up.
Oh,
so,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
We were
nice.
down at the river.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it was horrible. I mean, it was literally a series of unfortunate events.
Right.
So my buddy's got this old pontoon boat, and it's got no seats on it. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
the rails and everything. So he put a motor on it, like a 25 horsepower Mercury.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let's go out, try the river, make sure it works. So we're at Berrien Springs. We're above the dam. We launched the boat first time. Runs perfect. We go, and then so we get to the end, and then he's got like a property, like a dock on the
Yeah.
side of the river somewhere, a little bit further from the boat launch. So we were sitting there waiting for my other buddy to show up because he's going to park at the dock and then walk down. And so he gets on. We're trolling a little bit for walleye and whatever else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's everything in the river.
Right.
Try to go start the motor to move spots. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
It goes a little bit, and then a little bit. So we look in the gas. We take the gas filter out. There's water in the gas somehow. So it's like, all right, we're done. And then we're trying to like take apart like the fuel pump to get, because it's like the primer ball.
Yeah.
It's got the gas tank and then
Yeah.
it feeds into the engine. Somehow there's water in the gas tank. And then we were trying to get it out of the fuel line, and we broke the fuel line. So then we had to go back to his house. We parked at the dock.
Yeah.
Went back to his house, got a new fuel tank, got a new fuel line. Came back, new gas, starts right up, works perfectly. We're like, all right, let's go below the dam where there are actually some fish,
Yeah.
probably. Get below the dam, launch the boat, and then he goes to start the boat, or start the motor, and the linkage shaft to go to to put the engine in gear doesn't work. So now we have to bring the boat back up, go back to the other side of the river to my buddy's truck, fix it, bring it back, launch it, and then we get below the dam, finally, after like an hour of fiddling around.
Yeah.
Finally get fishing, and then they open the dam up. So now we're in a pontoon boat, rocking around, spinning around in circles. It was
Terrible.
a mess, man. Absolute mess.
Fishing triple, barely any fishing.
We didn't even fish.
Right.
and we didn't catch anything.
Yep. It's the worst.
But I guess walleye are running, so I think we're
Yeah.
trying to get in this weekend.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna go soon. Yeah. I'm for spring break. I'm going down to Florida. I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna go fishing on the ocean. So
Oh,
I'm
really?
really excited about that. Yeah, because I've never been deep sea fishing or anything like that.
I felt like I was in the ocean when they opened that dam up.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Everybody on the shore that's fishing, because we're down by Fisherman's Haven down there in
Right.
Berrien Springs. Everybody's looking at us like we're a circus show. It was a mess, man. Good memories though.
Right, yeah.
Good memories. Yeah. Man, I can't wait for like the lakes to unfreeze.
Exactly.
They're getting there.
I've been waiting, man.
They're
It's
getting
just-
there. I mean, I heard it's gonna be 70 Friday.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's starting to warm up now.
Yeah. I got to get all my duck hunting stuff out of my boat. It's
Oh,
sitting
you
in my
good.
boat still.
I've never been hunting, but I'm trying to get into that too.
It's fun. I like it more than fishing.
You do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I've always fished since I was like little, but I kind of took like a break, and then
Right.
last summer I got into it a lot, and it's really expensive.
Fishing, yeah.
Buying all the lures and reels.
Yeah. It'd take your money quick if you let it.
Quick, yeah. Because I mean, like every lure is like it's like $4 or $5, but then you
Right.
grab like a lot of them, and it's like now you got $40.
I started making my own.
Hey,
I make my own now.
that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Like for fly fishing,
Yeah.
I make my own flies. I make spoons.
Yeah. I might have to try to do that.
It's fun. I want to start getting into making like soft plastics.
Yeah.
Like Senkos
Yeah,
and stuff for
yeah.
bass.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's expensive to get the molds and
Definitely, yeah.
everything.
But I mean, if you think about it,
I'm about to make my own out of Legos. That's what people do. They
Really?
make their own out of
I'll
Legos.
have to have for breaks.
Their own molds.
Oh yeah, good work.
Maybe that's what I'll ask for my birthday or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your go-to fishing lure for
My fishing
bass?
lure is a chatterbait.
Really?
I like chatterbait, but I like throwing topwater a lot too.
I'll throw topwater
I like
in morning or night.
Yeah, I like throwing a frog out there, something like that.
Frog in the lily pads.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing him hit it up there,
Mm-hmm.
it's real.
I started making like poppers
Yeah,
out of wood,
yeah,
which are fun to make, but I just
yeah.
don't have time, and I don't have wood, and I
Right.
don't have paint, and I don't have anything for it. But yeah, I made my first ones up north at my grandpa's cabin.
okay, yeah,
It's time consuming,
yeah, definitely.
which I don't have anymore.
Right.
But when I
man,
did,
senior year, I have no time to do anything. I feel
I
like.
know.
Especially when I was during basketball season.
Oh,
it was
that's
like,
how I was for hockey. I thought, all right, hockey's over. I'm gonna have time now. No,
I'd have like an hour of my own time during the,
Right.
and then I have to go to sleep. It's
insane.
crazy.
All right, well, we better end it here.
Okay.
Thanks, James, for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Go check out the American podcast. We got one coming to you this week. We're filming we're making a podcast with Martin, who he's from Slovakia. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a fun podcast to see. So yeah, go check out everybody else's podcasts on Niles High School Multimedia Productions. If you look it up online, you can find it. I mean, there's a bunch of podcasts. I made one the other week on hockey. Yeah, there's tons of them to look at. So definitely go check them out. And it's also showing us some support, so we appreciate that as well. But thank you to our sponsors, Ibit Electric and Horizon Realty Group. So yeah, there's not really anything. Good luck to everybody at tryouts for whatever spring sports you're playing. And as always, go Vikes.
Break.